Hello, everyone. This is Mrs. Bradley, formerly known as Miss Monefelt to many of you, if you've been here at Peralta for many years. I would like to say welcome to 6th grade, and this is going to be an assignment that you need to complete for your language arts grade. This involves comparing and contrasting two characters. Now, I've provided two images to help you visually understand the differences that you have seen in the characters if you've watched the movies. These images may not be the same as the pictures that you envisioned when you read the books. But for the purpose of today's graphic organizer, I wanted to make sure that you had a clear image of both characters that you could refer back to. One thing you will notice is there's 3 boxes located in this graphic organizer. That is because this is a compare and contrast assignment. Compare means that you are going to be looking at how the two characters are similar or alike. Contrast means how you're going to look at how the two characters are different. So you want to really dig deep and find some really good evidence to support what you're saying. You can start off with the things that you visually see in the images, but also think back to the events that happened in the stories. What happened to Dorothy? What were some of the challenges or obstacles she encountered? What are some of the things that she came across? What are some of her accomplishments? And do the same for Alice. What were her challenges or obstacles? What were some of the things that she accomplished? Maybe you can also find a way to make those personal connections to the characters. Remember to use that background knowledge from previous lessons on how to compare and contrast. You also have your compare and contrast transitions for when you finish this graphic organizer and move forward into your actual Google Doc where you will be writing your assignment. So for the purpose of this is called a Google drawing. I have inserted the picture of Dorothy and inserted the picture of Alice. I have also inserted text boxes. Now, in order to do that, you would have to click up here and insert, and you would be able to go ahead and insert the things that you like in a Google drawing. The reason I am explaining this is because one of the extension activities you can do for this assignment is to go ahead and create a second Google Drawing graphic organizer, choosing 2 images of importance to you, helping you make those connections to your writing. If you want to really go above and beyond, you may choose 3 images, but just remember the Google Drawing is only so big, so you really want to focus in on at least 2. Should you choose to do the extension activity, that is how you help achieve a 4 for this assignment. It is not required, but it is going above and beyond in extending your learning. It does not have to be characters from movies or books. It could be anything that you would like to compare and contrast. Please remember, if you are using images from the internet, in order to help keep you safe and copyright protected, you would want to use the insert image and go to search the web. If you go directly to the internet and copy and paste, you may end up infringing on that person's rights. If you are going to upload an image from your computer, then you want to make sure again that you have permission, if it's someone other than yourself, to be able to go ahead and upload those images. If you wanted to insert the text boxes, again, you would insert your text box. So that was how you would create a Google drawing if you choose to do the extension activity. So let's go ahead and let's focus in on some things about Dorothy. Just quickly looking at the images, I know that Dorothy has brown hair, which is also known as a brunette. Alice has blonde hair, which is also known as a blonde. You may focus in on a similarity. Both characters I don't even need to use a complete sentence. Remember, we can just use bullet points because we want to save as much space as possible. They are both wearing blue and white dresses. So you would continue on and you would fill up this graphic organizer with as many details as you can think of how Dorothy and Alice are similar and how they are different. Once you have finished doing that, you will get into your groups. You're going to have about 10 minutes to list as many things as you can do. You're going to get into your groups, and you guys are going to have about 15 minutes to share what you have with each other, and you're going to add additional details or delete things that you feel are no longer good details to support your writing. You will then get an opportunity to get up and go switch with another group. You can go find another partner at another group, and you will have 5 additional minutes to be able to get more information from them. Once you have done that, you'll revisit your graphic organizer. If you are satisfied with the amount of information and details you have, then you will go ahead and you will click on a new Google Doc. Remember, you can do that by going back to your Google, clicking on your waffle, and you may go ahead and look for your Google Docs. And again, if you don't see them, you can click there, but mine is right there. So there's my Google Doc. Then I will create a new Google Doc. And something that is very, very important is that it is untitled. It always is untitled. Remember to first put your last name, first name, and the title of the assignment. Once you have done that, you will click in here and make sure that your font is either Arial or Times New Roman, and that the size is 12. We are not doing fancy fonts or different colors. You need to start using proper formatting. You will also need to go ahead and write a line and make sure you are double spacing. You will put your first and last name here. You will include the date. You will include the subject. So for this purpose, it's ELA. Return again. And then you will center. You will include your title. Please try and think of something interesting for a title. It does not need to be compare and contrast essay. You will indent, and then you will begin typing. Remember, your topic sentence needs to hook the reader. So make it interesting. Make sure that you are writing a compare and contrast essay, not an opinion essay. Include lots of details that are supported by evidence from your graphic organizer. Once you have completed your writing, you will share this writing using the share link at the top right corner. And you want to make sure that you are going to give everybody access that has the link. So click on with anyone with the link. Do not click public. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I am here to help you. Thank you, everybody.